Now, Friday Night Blitz on News Watch 12. Presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Welcome to Week 10 of the high school football season. Thanks for joining us on Friday Night Blitz. I'm Madison Marie.
I'm Peyton Manny. November is here and it's time for some postseason football. Not all of our teams made it to state playoffs, but we do want to first say how much we enjoyed being able to cover all the teams during the regular season, and to all the high schools who welcomed us in and let us shoot some highlights.
Yeah, definitely a fun season, and guess what? It's not over yet.
It's not over.
So let's dive into some of round one play, starting with 6A and 5A.
Let's do it.
In 6A state playoffs, winner go home. North Medford at Central Catholic. Crew Newman makes this play all about Tyson Davis. Talk to the hand, not once, not twice, but he stiff arms his way into the house. 85-yard touchdown. Let it rain, let it pour.
The final 56-0 Central Catholic, a heartbreaker for the Black Tornado tonight.
Round one of the Columbia Cup, Jefferson at South Medford. Panthers start in the red zone. Handoff goes to Cameron Ragu. He's got a wide open gap, trucking his way to the end zone. South goes up 14-0.
Way down near the Demos 20, Ryder shied with the carry, and he's a goner. It's green grass for him, and he takes it all the way to the house. Add that to his rushing resume this season. South extends their lead. A little later, this time, it's Bridger Foss on the outside. Bodies his way into the end zone. Another one for the Panthers.
So Jefferson now trying to make anything work. Brave Johnson throws, but the ball's loose, and Gio Livingston is there. The scoop. Run. The score. But following a play, a fight broke out. Words were said, and the decision was made to call the game with 7:02 left in the second quarter. South Medford was up 34-0 at that time. Although as of right now, the game is under investigation, and a decision on what's to come next week will be announced on Monday. We'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Grants Pass on the road at Liberty for round one of the Columbia Cup. We start in the first quarter. Liberty QB1 keeps it for himself and gets into the end zone for 6.
Heading into the second quarter now, Grants Pass trying to keep this game within reach. Nathan Bassett says, yeah, I can run the ball too. QB1 takes the handoff in all the way up the middle, cuts it back outside for some yardage, setting up his team in perfect scoring position.
The Cavemen can't find their way into the end zone, so they'll settle for a field goal. Tyler McIntosh puts it through the uprights and add on 3, but it wouldn't be enough as Grants Pass falls to Liberty with a final of 21-17, a very close game ending in another heartbreak for the Cavemen. Kick it into gear with some 5A state playoffs. Crater on the road at Wilsonville. Comets want the win. Wilsonville on offense. Callan Guttridge finds Mark Wiper downfield. 24-yard touchdown for the Wildcats. Next play up, the handoff. Ben Higginson takes it up the gap and straight into the end zone for a Crater touchdown.
Wide open right there. Wildcats now, Guttridge scrambling in the pocket. It's collapsing. He's trying to tell his guys, hey, get open. I need someone. Well, he launches it, but right into the hands of David Rodriguez. A pick in the end zone. Big time players.
Big time
plays. But the Comets unfortunately fall 42-7 to the Wildcats and end their season 4-6.
Big things ahead for the Crater Comets.
The Eagle Point Eagles looking to keep their season going tonight in Mountain View. Second quarter, 7-6, Cougs lead, but a 25-yard field goal could give the Eagles the lead. Jeremiah Curdle makes it look too easy, puts it through the uprights. Eagles take the lead 9-7.
But Mountain View answers quickly with a long touchdown pass. The Cougs go up 13-9, and they're going to try for 2. But the Eagles' QB1, Brighton Livingston, is also solid on defense. The senior breaks up the pass.
So we head into half with a game that could go either way, but in the second half, the Cougars found a way to edge out the Eagles. The final 46-9 Mountain View. And coming up, we'll check in with our 4A and 3A schools. Stick with us. You're watching Friday Night Blitz.
This is Grace, and this is her world record-holding guinea pig with an iconic name, Abby.
She currently holds the Guinness World Record for the highest bar jump by a guinea pig. I ride horses and I jump, so I kind of thought it'd be interesting to teach my guinea pig to jump like my horse does.
One day she came out of her room and looked at us, and I said, "Did you get it?" And she said, "Yeah, we got it."
After we won our award, we came to Abby's to celebrate.
Friday Night Blitz, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Toyota trains certified technicians. Is that important?
Well, you wouldn't hire just anyone to help you move, would you?
This shortcut saves 2 hours easy, please,
dude! No.
Of course not.
Not again.
Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota.
When it comes to what's best in a mattress,
big ol' springs,
memory foam,
springs,
foam. Denver Mattress says, why not both? Introducing the Doctor's Choice Hybrid with the cooling full-body comfort of gel memory foam and individually wrapped coils featuring Boss technology. All packed in this easy-to-manage box. Choose from the luxury firm, Plush, and Eurotop. And rest easy knowing it's backed by our 365-night Better Sleep Guarantee. The Doctor's Choice Hybrid, exclusively at Denver Mattress.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is your last chance to save big on summer's top styles. Visit your local store to shop Labor Day hot buys, all just $5.98 each while supplies last. Shop featured finds starting at only $17 per month or $999.99. And with summer coming to a close, you can save up to 50% on outdoor furniture. Plus, we offer special financing options for every budget. Visit your local Ashley store for the best Labor Day furniture deals. Only at Ashley in Medford and Roseburg.
Do you want to learn to drive this, climb this, and navigate this? Then start here at Fire District 3. You can start as either a volunteer or student. Find out which path is right for you. Start earning the certifications you need to join the fire services. Apply today. You may be eligible to attend the Volunteer Firefighter Academy. Start here, start today at Jackson County Fire District 3.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on News Watch 12, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Welcome back. We have some more highlights to show you, and we're going to get started with the #1 team in 4A, the Henley Hornets.
The Hornets hosted Gladstone in round 1 tonight. They were swarming tonight, so let's find out if they pulled through. The undefeated Henley Hornets have played stellar all year. The Hornets also are led by one of the top scorers in the state. In the second, with 3.9 seconds left, Joseph Janney takes the direct snap, rushes to the left sideline. As the horn sounds, Janney cuts back in and takes this one for a 40-yard touchdown.
2 words, Logan Whitlock. That was his 40th touchdown of the year right there. An amazing accomplishment for the elite. The Hornets defense stings, and their defense swarmed Gladstone all night long. Henley wins this one 48-7. They are born to swarm. Hornets are quarterfinals bound.
Oh, we love that. Taking a look at Mazama and their matchup versus Pendleton, the Vikings punter sees this one fly over his head. Luckily, they avoided the safety and made a stop on defense to get it back. So then Tyson Van Gastel steps up for his team and punches it in for the Vikings. That's 7. Mazama relied on their rush attack all night.
Devin Lovedale breaks a tackle and sprints down the sideline, picking up 25 yards before being taken down. That run setting them up nicely for another score by the QB1. Mazama secured their victory with this final touchdown pass coming up on your screen. And with that, the Vikings move to the round of the quarterfinals, 24-6, their win over Pendleton.
Ashland Grizzlies at Scappoose Indians, second quarter, 21-0 Indians. The Grizzlies in formation. They're going to fake it. Pass intended for Caden Negra, but it goes into the hands of the Indians, and it's returned all the way back to the house for a touchdown. Scappoose extends their lead 28-0, 3:30 left until the half.
But no need to fear, Negra is here. Only 23 seconds remain in the half. Caden Gardner behind center gets the snap, tosses it to Negra, coming around. The senior almost falls but stays on his feet and takes it all the way to the paint for the Grizzlies' first touchdown of the night.
So we head into the fourth quarter. Grizzlies down 34-7, but they're still fighting. Gardner scrambling, fires it to the end zone. Marcelio Sarton is there for the catch and the Grizzlies touchdown. They go for 2, but it just can't be converted.
And that would be game out at Scappoose, the final 34-13 Indians. The Grizzlies season ends tonight, but what a great season they had, ending with an overall record of 6-4. Elmira at North Valley Knights looking to advance in the postseason. Nearing the end of the first quarter, Roy McGregor rams through the Falcons defense and scores the first touchdown of the night. We skip ahead to the third. McGregor hands it off to John Erkeneff, who zigzags his way through the defense, taking it in for the touchdown. The Knights tied up at 21.
Last quarter now, Knights trying to hold on, 26-21 lead. They take it to Kyler Caldwell. The catch can't be made, and the Knights take the win. The final 26-21. The Knights, they're quarterfinal bound.
And Blanchett Catholic at Gold Beach tonight. It was a very stormy night in Gold Beach.
Wise words of head coach Chris Higgins. He said that it turned into a sloppy mud bowl, as you see on your screen, and their defense played lights out tonight. Final score, 16-0. Gold Beach heading to the next round.
A shutout in round one. We have some more scores to show you for more playoff games around Southern Oregon tonight. Get comfortable. You're watching Friday Night Blitz.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs, friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
Friday Night Blitz, presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, posted at bimart.com. There's 16 pages of great store-wide savings, including everything you need for fall and more. At Bi-Mart, our members save more every day.
The road can be a crazy place. Uh-oh! That's why Les Schwab Tires fixes brakes, steering, and more. And those guys don't. Keep driving. I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first, so I can backseat drive with confidence.
During our fall tire sale, save up to $250 on a set of 4 select tires. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Join us at Sam's Jewelers as we celebrate our 5-year anniversary. Belova and Seiko watches are 30% off. Alpina and Caravel watches are an astonishing 40% off. All jewelry store-wide up to 50% off. Get your holiday shopping done early, all at unbeatable prices. Every in-store purchase qualifies you for a chance to win a free cruise. Come to Sam's Jewelers in the Rogue Valley Mall for the 5-year anniversary sale, now through December 24th.
First it was just like these distant roars in the dark, but then they started getting closer and closer, and that's when I saw it. This was no bear. It was like a bear squatch.
And that's over now.
What?
Dad, what's a bear squatch?
It's a cross between a bear and a It's made up.
With capability comes responsibility. The legendary Lexus GX. With Apple CarPlay support.
He's usually sleeping.
He'll never sleep again.
Get huge Black Friday savings now at Kelly's.
Conquer Pet Hair like a pro and save $600 on Maytag's Pet Pro washer or dryer. Financing options and price match guarantees provide even more savings. Shop now and save at Kelly's.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz on Newswatch 12.
Welcome back to Friday Night Blitz. Let's dive into some of those 2A and 1A playoff games from across Southern Oregon tonight. Let's also check in with Northern California and see how those teams did in their final regular season matchup.
We've seen 2A and 1A teams put up huge numbers this season, so we expected nothing different from them in this postseason. So let's start with Illinois Valley.
Illinois Valley was on the road at Gadsden tonight. The Cougars were looking for win number 7 on the season.
The Cougars got the round 1 dub with a final of 16-12. The number 9 seed took down the number 8 seed.
The Cougars are heading to the quarterfinals to take on their next opponent. Cross Point Christian was also on the road tonight facing St. Paul.
The Warriors fell to St. Paul 54-12. Their season unfortunately ends tonight with an overall record of 3-5. As for our Northern California teams, Weed was on the road facing Maxwell.
Tonight was the Cougars' final game of the regular season, and they did what they know best, and that's win. Weed took it away 50-30.
That pushes their record to 7-2 overall.
Wairika was also at home tonight hosting West Valley. Similar to Weed, this was also their final regular season of the game.
The Miners fall by 1 point to West Valley. 8-7 was the final. Miners end their season 5-5 overall.
Scoregami there.
Yeah. Now that we ran through all the highlights and final scores from tonight's games, let's preview our round 1 matchups set for tomorrow.
Lakeview, Cascade Christian, and Bonanza all take the field tomorrow. Cascade Christian is set to host number 15 Warrington.
The Challengers are on the hunt for the state title for the second year in a row and have the chance to do it again with an undefeated season under their belt.
That game is set to kick off at 11 a.m. Moving into Lakeview now, the Honkers are hosting Psycho.
What a year it's been for Lakeview. They've shocked a lot of people this year under first-year head coach Jeff Graham.
Lakeview is coming into round 1 of playoffs with an overall record of 8-1. Their only loss coming against Cascade Christian.
Scio is coming in with only one more loss, sitting at 7-2 overall. Honkers seated at 5, Loggers seated at 12. Kickoff set for 1 p.m. That'll be a fun one.
Oh, it will. All those games are always fun.
And last but not least, tomorrow the Bonanza Antlers are kicking off their journey to the state title against Perrydale.
Antlers are seated at 9. Pirates are seated at 8. So this could be a close game.
Both teams are coming off of Week 9 blowout wins.
Oh my gosh.
And before we wrap up Week 10 of Friday Night Blitz, we have to announce our plays of the week and our play of the week winner.
I mean, of course we do. Only a few winners remain in the football season, but we know you all at home love voting for your favorites.
Yeah, so let's get into it. The winner is the man, the myth, the legend, Caden Negra. Opening kick of a wide open gap. Caden does the dash, and he takes it all the way home to the house. That's 75 yards for the touchdown. Congrats to Caden Negra.
What a season for that guy. What a season for the Grizzlies as well. What a play.
I mean, we've seen him make some really crazy plays. Unfortunately, Joe Harrower was out playing tonight, and they are kind of like the dynamic duo, so that was unfortunate. But congratulations, Caden Negra, on winning another play, so that's awesome. Let's get into our top 3 plays from this week now.
Let's start with our number 1. Wildcats got Rich scrambling in the pocket. You saw this earlier against the Comets. He's trying to find somebody, but instead of his guy, finds David Rodriguez. A pick, the end zone. Big time player, big time plays. There we go.
Big time players make big time plays. Another nominee in the second with 3.9 seconds left. Joseph Janney takes the direct snap and rushes to the left sideline. As the horn sounds, Janney cuts back and takes it for the 40-yard touchdown. The sophomore helping to lead his team to a 48-7 blowout round 1 victory.
And our final nominee goes to the night, John Eckerniff, who zigzags his way through the defense, taking it in for the touchdown. Knights move on in the postseason. All right, another one in the books.
What a fun night.
Postseason getting started. We're
heading to the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
here we go.
Let's do it. Well, thanks for joining us tonight for Friday Night Blitz.
You can find out more about our big games of the week by heading to our website at kdrv.com. Have a great night.